So more questions coming at you, Martin, here on Facebook. This is about downswing sequencing. Let's get stuck in. So Martin asks, Mark, there are many videos about the weight shift on the downswing, but my question is the very start of this movement. I have reached the end of my backswing. Am I right in thinking that the body starts turning, starting from the bottom up, leaving the arms behind for a split second, which then causes a lag of the arms that pulls down the club with power by the body? Well, Martin, you kind of are right. There's a few holes in the question. So when is the top of your backswing? What point are you measuring at the top of your backswing? So for instance, if I use something like K-Vest up on the screen there, it measures the top of the backswing when the club changes direction. And any good sequence that I see using a piece of equipment like K-Vest, which is using three-dimensional sensors to help you see, so hip segments, upper body segments, hand segments, how they're all working, turning, bending, side bending in relationship to each other. What you see from better players or stronger players is the hips actually start turning back towards the target before the club changes direction. So the hips have a different idea to the club where the top of the backswing is. In layman's terms, with your question, yes, the downswing should start more by firing with your hips first, arms second, body second, so upper body second, hands third, turning that down into impact. But the main reason I see that people struggle to get this order correct is not because they're not trying to do that. Loads of you are trying to do that. It's because you get into certain positions, or you start in certain positions, or even your body works in certain ways, so it has strengths and weaknesses that don't allow you to get that sequence right. So if you really want to get deep into that sequence, yes, in theory you're right. You start the hips first, then your upper body, then your arms, then the club. Yes, the theory there. But if you want to actually fine-tune it and find out why you are or aren't doing those movements, you need to try and go and see a pro who's got some 3D measuring or even 6D measuring systems. There are loads around. You just got to hunt them out. You need people who are measuring, doing biomechanics more, rather than golf pros just shooting cameras in two-dimensional screens on you, which won't really show what these segments are doing at what time. I use K-Vest a lot. It's a great tool, and it really helps me show students how they're using different segments of their body at different times to hit better shots. So your theory is right. Where is the top of the backswing for you in your question? I don't know. So are you talking about when the hips change direction or when the club changes direction? The sequence I see for most good players is when the club is still completing the backswing, the hips have already started going back the other way. Trying to teach that, get someone to fine-tune that transition is almost impossible. The way I have bigger success of changing that sequence is looking at what angles, side bends and bends they're getting to at the top of their backswing and seeing why they're not sequencing those movements correctly, which again, it's the tools I'm using that help me do that, and then the understanding of those movements that help me do that. Hope that kind of answers your question. Thanks for posting, and we'll see you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.